Good round, though. We're now going to wait and see what is going to be the next map that we play in because they've, let's see, they took out Rogue. They took out, Dam. What other maps did they take out? I don't remember.
We are going to Zavod 311 next.
Ooh.
I do know that, and that's a great four flag map where we've seen a lot of action happen, lots of good tanky action, more traditional Battlefield.
It is.
As opposed to the
all imagery
blender that is lockers.
Now let's go and check out an overview of Zavod if I can pull it up. So just bear in mind that maybe I can't do this or it crashes my stream, knock on wood. Here we go. Let's check this out. This is the overview. This overview of Zavod 311 is the fact that we have basically 4 points. We have Alpha Point, which has all these buildings in it that you can destroy. You have a B and C flag, which are both in the middle, both on either side, lots of different avenues to take from one to the next. And then finally, we have D flag, which is the gimme flag for the U.S. side. And that's basically it. So let's go back to the game. Here we are. I know that was kind of short. Maybe I'll put a loop in it in the future, but I want to thank the Level production crew for putting that together. I think Ratatata put that together. So thank you, Ratatata. Very cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm watching that on the stream, the delayed stream now. That's some great camera
work.
I
didn't do that. Don't
cool.
Don't think that I did it. I certainly did not. But boy, I like Zavod. I like Zavod as a map. I like the fact that you have this great combination of open areas and urban areas. I like all the trees. I like the trees. Trees are cool. I like them tanks, these tanks here, and the tanks that you can drive around. And I love the rocket artillery when it's used. We saw Backies last time when I cast it at least. We saw Backies use that all the time, man. I was excited. I like seeing that. I like it.
Yeah,
watch out!
Well, you prefer this. Well, you prefer the slightly more tactical use of the mobile artillery. I'm a big fan of the C4 quad bikes, the C4 four-wheelers.
Yes,
that's what gets me excited. It's such a tactic that continues to be effective. And I never played armor when I competed in Battlefield, but I can only think it'd be incredibly frustrating for a tank driver to suddenly explode.
Yeah, most of my tanking experience was on BF 9042, BF2, and a little bit of BF3, and in BF 9042, yeah, you could put C4 in or put dynamite in the Jeeps and try to C4 it, but it wasn't nearly as effective because it didn't stick to things. It just rolled around like any other real item would. There's no sticky thing that puts it together. But in BF2, it was an issue, but given 8v8 had a much more open field compared to the 8v8s that we see here. It was much easier to see it coming. Not to say it didn't happen, because it certainly did. BF3, though, it happened quite a bit. And so but in this game particularly, or in BF4, it happens. It's such a viable tactic.
Yeah, I think also, Daskro, just to add to the BF2 point that you made, when you used C4 in BF2, it meant you had to actually sacrifice a medic or an NG for a spec ops slot, which wasn't a very popular competitive kit to use, whereas Battlefield 3 introduced it into the snipers and the support guys also got one, and now everybody gets C4.
Well, and I
kind of almost...
I will say that the introduction of the MG4 really made support class a lot more viable because that gun is just so powerful. It's just great. To me, it's very much almost like the M16 of BF3 going back to, but for support class, because if you know how to control it, it's extremely powerful. Now, people in the chat are saying that DC is going to win this handedly. Now, if I remember correctly, I want to say that DC, did they win this when they played DM, Divide Motion? I don't remember. I'm blanking. I should have some of these stats up to at least get an idea about it. Maybe I can pull it up. I'm going to pull it up right now to see if we can do it. While we wait. Almost ready. Let's see.
Big chats are going on in the game. Just waiting for the
chats.
final
Big chats.
ready-ups.
Where's the clan history? I don't see clan history.
Daskro, you're looking for damage control element?
I'm looking. I'm just looking for the. I'm looking. So I'm curious who won the DM versus DC's half-out round. Do you remember?
I'm just looking here. It was 2 flags to 1 for damage control elements.
Yeah, that's right.
Took the match.
They did it. They did hit the match but I remember that they played that. They played Resort and they played Metro or Lockers, and DC won easily on Metro. But boy, it was a close match on I believe it was this map. I thought on this map it was like less than like 15 tickets.
Yeah, we actually saw last weekend the map that I casted, or when I casted with Snook. Also, the team's going to sub 10.
Oh yeah,
it's just
this map.
It's like a marathon.
It is a marathon. It's a marathon map. Here's the restart, guys.
I think we're going live.
Yeah, we are going live. Almost out of water. Oh no. All right, this is live. We have XTC on Russian Blue. We have DC on Red US. And to recap, I'll start it again. To recap, guys, this is the Do Gaming League 8v8 Conquest League. This is a South African Conquest League 8v8. We have 2 really great teams here. We have XTC and DC. These 2 teams are going to be fighting on this map, Zavod 311. And for those that were curious, DC won the first map on Lockers. But here we go. Let's do this.
Yeah, I would keep an eye on the choppers to start out with. Big fire happening off the start, and then I'd keep an eye on the C4 buggy. The C4 buggy of Bucky's.
Latency takes out Chaotic and Kieran Blade. One of the XTC guys still made it up, but if he gets taken out, it's going to be a big issue. No, he does not. That is Wur? No. How do you say his name? How do you say his name? Wur? Vur. That's right. Vur. That's right. Vur. It's with the V. So even though that Vur was able to take this and hold this top area, Vulcan does take Charlie. Boy, he's in trouble. He's waiting for it. He's peeking. Oh, I love this. I love the use of the destroyable walls so you can take little peek spots. I love that. Let's check out the tanks, though. We have Antrix, who is in the rocket artillery. He takes it back and leaves it because he really just wants to try to grab the flags first and foremost. They can take the vehicles later. In the meantime, it looks like DC's all taking Charlie. Will Antrix be able to take out this one? What's that?
Something must have happened, sorry, on the start. I didn't see XTC's tank. It's actually just respawned for Langslung to get back in it.
What?
So something happened off the start there. I don't know if we got the camera. Yeah, if you see from the spawn of XTC.
I see the tank coming in, but is it a bad communication or what? I don't know.
I have no idea how that would have happened. Maybe it was to avoid Bucky's early C4 buggy, but now we do see a tank engagement happening on the outskirts of the map.
Yes.
Langslang just sneaking around, and Euphoria none the wiser.
Oh yeah, Langslang is flanking around on Delta. Now, Backies is there in the MRAP, but does he realize that he's there? Now, will Backies do a far right? He does!
He does!
Oh, is it gonna... No, he doesn't get it!
Oh, look at
that. Didn't do shit.
And tank engagement.
But hey. Oh, he's putting more C4 on him? No, he does. His gunner does take out Backies. It's now a tank fight, but look at that infantry around the sides. That infantry could be a huge deal. Here comes Rocket. Oh, and it does get taken out. Euphoria gets taken out by Kieran Blade. A very good push by XTC with a solid crew on Delta.
Daskro, hold on. Yeah, they managed to kind of use that element to distract that tank enough to get a few troops to spawn in. Have a look. Elements do have a good infantry presence on Delta Flag. They've almost scared that tank off completely.
Yes.
Ooh, but as I say, that caster's curse.
Caster's curse. Yeah, they
munched. They got absolutely
They
eaten.
did. It's gone.
Delta. Wow, good work.
It's gone. Now, Delta being held easily, a very interesting setup because it means that XTC has the sort of the two closest flags to DC, and DC has two close flags to XTC. Very interesting. Look at Vur, excuse me. And a really great peak spot on the top. Holding the top area does take out one on Charlie. Agnes and mobile spawn point, even better. Sees guys near the hammers. Oh, can't get that shot though.
Yeah, he was shooting through a lot of metal work there. Didn't get any pick, maybe even just a spot, but I see his teammate also did go down there.
Yes.
This could be a cat and mouse game.
Now,
just waiting.
Backy's with the C4 Jeep. He is now moving around. Will he end up getting the shot here? Oh no, he didn't drive as well, but can he get out?
He did.
Did he blow it up? No!
He didn't.
But his body. That body just when it goes ragdoll, it feels like such a fail. The body just is limp. It's like I've given up. I'm so close, but I've given up. Nice job on the tank work by Langslang.
Yeah, they'll be wise about it, Daskro. I think this map has introduced that element where tank drivers now have to always be cognizant of a C4 buggy. So if Langslang and Fate or Euphoria, that's things are happening. C4 buggy, and that time Langslang winning that engagement. But he's going to have to defend hard at Alpha Flag.
Yes.
There's a big element.
Yeah, 3-element push going to Antrix. He does see the one guy, does take out a Kieran Blade. They probably will take Alpha back, or DC will, and also take on Delta. But as we can see, a Slang going right into Charlie Point. This could be a little risky, especially if they don't have a complete lockdown on the rooftops. Antrix, though, not on rooftop, nearby. Tries to go for the C4, but does get, gets annihilated.
Yeah, he was sneaky, though. Oh, my gosh.
What do you see?
That collateral? Collateral kill.
It very well may.
Team killing Vulcan.
It very well may be. Kieran Blade on Delta, taking it back. I do like the fact that XTC has some great landmine placement right here. You guys see that? It means that if the U.S. team, DC, is not observant, they may run into those landmines. Yeah, be careful.
Sneaky landmines.
Sneaky
spots.
I like sneaky spots. Going to Fate, rocking. What is that? That's the M240.
And these guys showing you they can use multiple weapons.
Yes.
That is in fact the Type 88, that's correct.
Oh, Type 88, pardon me.
In
Type 88.
Fate's hands. Same caliber, if I'm not mistaken. The gun expert.
Maybe. Does take out Sergeant Ross. He says, oh, there's more. Don't stop
Rambo.
firing. But, where's that guy? Oh, there's no one there. Don't stop firing. It is 192-201, guys, so even though that we've sort of seen Langslang dominate and holding the tank up, we haven't seen a huge change in tickets.
Neck and neck, like we said earlier, the marathon. This one could go down to the wire, so to speak. And let's see, a lot of work happening by both teams between Bravo and Charlie Flag, Daskro.
Yeah, let's go to the Bravo flag. Going to Element of Fate with Type 88 yet again. Does see one, jumps on down, take a little bit of damage. Tries to pre-fire, doesn't see a thing. There's more guys out there. Watch out. No, they're all dead. Pardon me.
Yeah, Joker just did incredible work with that 93R there. I managed to see that on my POV. He's just such a talented infantry player, is Joker, but he better watch out when he comes up there, walking into a wall of bullets.
Now, Antrix, using the transfer helicopter as a taxi, does immediately go on Delta, does take out one after jumping out of that helicopter. He's there in backup with Euphoria in the tank. Now, does Euphoria see those landmines that I mentioned earlier? I don't know. I hope he does. Or else he'll get
those
blowed
are
up.
quite sneaky, sitting inside those rails.
Yeah, inside the rails. It's sneaky. I'm waiting for him to hit him. Will he hit him? No, maybe.
I wonder what he's actually doing. It's interesting to see this tactic by Euphoria in the tank, almost scanning and
Now
searching.
Shaz is actually all alone on Charlie right now. One spawns in on her, and she's getting it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there is some reaction, as we can see right now, with SaberFox and company using that top area, jumps on down. I love, oh, shooting them legs out. Yes, does take out Chaz. Will there be more? There could be. A nice double pickup by SaberFox. Nope, make that a triple, taking out backies. That's a wipe, I believe. Charlie will go in their favor. You really have to hand it to the fact that even though we can only see so much, there's an amount of communication that's happening between the players that is significant. SaberFox on fire with a forfer. Nope, made that 5.
He is.
Wow. Wow.
Ace 23. Oh. And then the double pick by Mango in reciprocation.
That's right. Let's go to Mango. Mango does take out 3 now. Yeah, that's right. Took out even more. Clearing out Charlie. That's what this kind of thing can happen. It just completely changes the game where one person can go crazy. No, but check this out. Slang getting right on the flag. Really aggressive. Now this can be difficult because that tank is there. That tank knows that it could be there. He has to be very careful. There's a peek. They do take hits on each other.
There's a sneaky C4 Spec Ops latency there, daskro, who's hiding, but he won't need to. He missed his opportunity there. Just see, he does have C4 kits.
Nice hit. Langslang takes a bunch of damage. He's in trouble. He needs to be able to either get back or be super aggressive. I like this aggressive play. Moving on around. Will he be able to get that shot? What a shot! What a shot! Taking out their pair guy. Oh, that's so good. And here comes C4 in the tank. Oh my god.
Oh, distraction.
What a play by Exertus. Or XTC, not Exertus, pardon me. What a play. Holy shit, that was awesome. Did you see what they did there, guys? With the tank flanking around, distracting that tank guy, and then the guy on top of the roof throwing the C4 down. It's so cool. Oh my god, that was awesome.
One of those DGL moments, man.
It was. It was. Now, all that being said, we got backies dead, trying to do a C4.
Attempted.
Yeah.
Attempted C4.
Yeah.
XTC saying no. They are gonna grab Delta flag. Gets the newt.
Yeah. Now, despite that victory, their XTC is still down by 25 tickets. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and the defensive work of Elements all around just proving very strong now. We just saw Delta getting mopped up by Euphoria almost single-handedly, and all forces pushing onto Charlie warded off. And they aren't happy with that. They're pushing onto Bravo flag 2, daskro.
Yes.
See the Element boys and girl running in there.
Yeah, Element is really focused on just moving, transitioning from one point to the next. And I really like the fact that we saw Antrix in the transfer helicopter put a beacon here up on Charlie and then move it on to Alpha. That's smart.
And then again, XTC pushing onto Delta. So you're commenting and commending the rotations of Elements. XTC also very good at it. I think teams have almost, it's become second nature at daskro to rotate flags. There's a lot of defensive positions in the flags on this map, so instead of putting your body on the line, rather just take a few extra feet, go for an outside flag.
Yes.
Volley flag now.
Yeah,
hot zone.
Going to Charlie with Chrono. Was that? Yeah, that was taking out Joker.
They did good work. The Element boys and girl jumping down from the rooftops, and Chrono and the rest of the experts.
Oh, Euphoria! Euphoria may be in trouble. There's a lot of little guys walking around him. No, they see the Ver try to do a C4, taking him out. I'm gonna go to Mango. He's on Alpha. and he sees that at least there's one or two guys going to latency. Latency does get taken out, going to Mango back again. I think that was all of them.
Yeah, Mango got one. Will he get the other? No, he goes down to Vur. Vur to pick up there, and Vur will possibly get spawns on him. Yeah, there's the spawns on Vur to push
Shaz
him.
last one up. Shaz does see one, does see two. Wow,
double.
what a double! A triple!
Shaz
Wow!
Showing them cool
Wow.
gamers can certainly compete with the big boys.
Oh,
Great work there by Shaz.
I got to turn my mic down. I couldn't contain my excitement there. Shaz with a fantastic triple. Oh wow! What a flank!
Yeah, that's what happens if you don't check your spots before calling the spawns in space to spawn on you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. My mic a little bit too loud because I'm too excited. But hey, looking at the score now, it's 146 to 117. 30-ticket lead for DC. Lots of good rotations. DC taken back on Charlie.
Yeah, 30 tickets. Element will be happy about this, daskro. They've come off the win on lockers, and I would like to continue that momentum.
Yeah. Go into Euphoria.
Force XTC to take one on.
Euphoria trying to get back on the Delta flag.
Him.
Oh, but watch out that C4.
Oh, daskro.
I see a guy. He doesn't know.
Yeah, Saber Fox is actually a medic, daskro.
Oh, he is?
A medic.
Oh, that's the medic.
So, yeah, he's going to just run. Meanwhile, Kieran Blade also has a small, so no C4, no sneaky C4.
No sneakies. No sneakies at all. Bravo, or Delta rather, being taken slowly by DC.
daskro, I'm actually interested that XTC almost like let Delta go.
Yeah, they did.
They are still kind of defending, but the boys almost moved off. They kind of said, "Oh, I'm the wrong kid."
And if you look at this, I mean, they're making sure Charlie gets taken back, and Fate holding down Bravo by himself, and the bleed's going in their favor. This DC lead is changing very quick. This 30 ticket is Delta. Not the case. 0 now. And a
tank engagement on Delta flag. daskro.
Yeah. Yes.
The Langstrom taking the first hit.
Yeah, let's go check out Langslang. Just take out one dude. Let's go up and see that cam. Shooting each other through the trains.
D4 boys coming out. Yeah, he has taken the first slug. And the active protection there of elements taking that first shot. Uh-oh, Langslang, better run.
He needs to get out of there. Oh!
How did he miss that mine? I do not know. But he's managed to get away there safely. But not for very long. Buckshot. Bucky's coming with the C4 buggy.
Where's he going?
He's taking a long round. Long way around. There's the distraction. Bucky's won't need to.
It's too late. Not going to be needing that one at all. Let's go check out Backy's from oh, sorry about that. Here we go. Backy's going to Alpha directly. He does make the jump.
No space to spawn on him, but
that's all right.
He's in there. He's going to get sneaky. He's going to get in cover. Slowly burn down that flag.
He is burned it down, and they really do need this because Delta's being taken. Charlie will likely not be taking all those guys near Charlie. They'll get Bravo, and so maybe in the end it'll be even. But they're down by 15 tickets.
Yeah, still very even though. No flags belonging to anyone at this point in time, daskro. Just going to show you Delta then eventually going to XTC, but just showing you how close these teams really are. 15 tickets is not a massive margin, especially sub 100 on the back of the second round, second map. And just big chaos.
Yes. Ooh, Euphoria gets taken out. Look at all those guys on Bravo up by DC. And Backy's Fate holding down on Alpha. And we're about 18 minutes in, guys, and it's nearly even.
Yeah, it's a good fight so far. Big rotations from all teams. Not as many C4 buggies successful, Daskro. Like I said, I think the guys are a little bit wiser about it. So the action continues between these two giants of Battlefield, South Africa.
Okay, so we are getting close. Looking at Antrix trying to push up on to the Bravo point. Does take out no one, but knows that there's folks there. The guy who's going to have to go after, throwing C4 just to make sure it's okay. Get out of there. No, Antrix gets taken out.
Now, good work by Mr. Chrono from XTC's POV, just keeping the dream alive, and now Fate shooting full mag. Everything that he has. Oh my gosh, narrowly staying alive there is Fate. Oof.
This is not looking good for DC. DC is losing their 1 gimme point on Alpha, and they're barely holding on to Charlie. They now have a 40-ticket deficit. XTC turn this around. I love how Chaotic spawns in or is staying on Alpha, and is dedicating two of the DC guys, onto Alpha just to hold it. Now they are taking...
Daskro,
what's up?
You know what we missed? We both seem to miss it. I just saw Saberfox chirp there. A double knife kill. Saberfox getting a double knife kill somewhere and laughing about it in chat.
I'm sorry, guys. I missed that. I missed that.
Yeah, I also missed it, actually. Just saw it in the chat. And that's a big one. Especially considering that XTC are taking this round back now. 50 tickets or 47 tickets in their favor.
Yes, 72 to 26. DC taking back their gimme and trying to hold up on Alpha, but they win the 2 victories here, and still not going to be enough. In fact, looking at Element, there's 1 XTC guy on the point, which means that hey, it's still grayed out. And if I'm not mistaken, that does mean that there'd be a bleed still. No, that's actually not true. I think it's only true in the 5 caps. For the ones that just grayed out, I don't believe that's the case. Uh-oh, Chaotic with the C4. Oh!
Gets it.
He does get it. We haven't seen a lot of that, but we did see it here with Chaotic. They will take this back, which means hey, they're gonna get this burn. And even though they have no guys, XTC has no defenders on Charlie or Bravo. Hey, that bleed's happening hard.
That Charlie flag will be where they want to push it out, but it looks
no!
It's going to be too tough.
They bail. Oh, and a fail. 64 to 6, and it draining down. That's going to be the end of round 1. Final score is going to be... wow. Look at those kills. I think that's it. 62 to 0 in favor of XTC. So, that's good stuff. Going to change them scores, save it up. So XTC wins that first round. We'll be switching sides to round 2 on Zavod in just a bit.